one direction and keep tapping the opposite direction, you can do absolutely perfect jiggle strafing. Again here, no input overlapping or delay, it's usually easy to do. If you stay within the right dead zone in Counter-Strike, you still technically have full accuracy. It makes micro-correcting with little strafing inputs absurdly easy to do perfect jiggle range, no effort at all, and you're a lot harder to hit compared to just standing still around. It's kind of busted in Overwatch as well. I mean, it's like the most insane strafe spam that I've personally ever seen. This kind of strafe with no error or delay is actually impossible on any other keyboard unless you're a robot. The usefulness of this in an actual competitive match though is definitely up for debate, but used in a more normal way where you're actually dodging and mirroring an input, it does definitely feel like now this snap tap feature, this way of only prioritizing your last input, is actually nothing new. It's been around for a while in both Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike with something called null cancelling movement. It's a script which basically does the same thing on pretty much any keyboard, and at least in CS, it wasn't allowed. This new keyboard though, apparently is allowed at the highest level of ESL tournament. Going to be interesting for sure. For most people who are just going to be using this to rank up online though, I don't think that this is like bannable or even detectable because it's doing it at a hardware level. Maybe I'm wrong there. Yeah, I think we're at an interesting point in time, gaming keyboards especially, where game developers and tournament referees need to look at this stuff and actually decide whether it is broken for their particular game. Especially the way that it can be used to AD spam so quickly and so accurately with no error. I don't know, that's just not good. For those that play Valorant though, there's actually nothing to worry about, because Razor's Snap Tap is actually not that useful. Counter-strafing in Valorant is nowhere near as strong as in CS. You get slightly shorter animations, but yeah, Rapid Trigger has a much greater effect here. At the very least, it is a nice feature that means that you'll never be overlapping inputs, but that's pretty much it. Now, Rooting does have a kind of similar feature to this called Rappy Snappy. It's similar in a way that it won't let you overlap inputs, but instead it prioritizes the furthest pressed input or the last pressed input like Razor. Rooting's version is pretty harmless, at least for FPS games. It's not too beneficial since most people are going to be pressing their movement keys to full depth. Otherwise, this thing is seriously OP. Especially for CS, I can see why a few pro players don't want this thing to be included in competition. Game movement, after all, is a skill. Just like your aim takes thousands of hours to get it to a really competitive level, you're kind of cheat coding your way to a perfect input. I mean, the fact that I can pick up this keyboard and have actually better strafing inputs than some pro players out there, that does make this feel kind of broken.
He's on the run! Cool as a cucumber! Beautiful wall pass! Brilliant! Just next to the defender!
Linda asistencia.
Lowe's knows what a great assist can lead to.
Ooh.